Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're looking at something really interesting, an ancient psalm, Psalm 137, and how it connects, kind of bizarrely, to that super catchy 70s hit by Boney M, Rivers of Babylon.
Yeah. So our goal here is to sort of unpack the story behind the song, the hidden sadness, but also the resilience in it, and then really explore what this 2,500-year-old message might mean for you, especially if you're, younger, navigating college, starting out as a couple, or raising a young family.
Right. And to just set the scene a bit, Psalm 137 it's raw. It's this cry from the Judean exiles. Remember, they'd been dragged off to Babylon. Their home, Jerusalem, was destroyed. So picture them sitting by these foreign rivers just weeping, full of grief, feeling abandoned, maybe even guilty, longing for Zion.
Okay, so let's jump into that connection. Boney M's Rivers of Babylon. You hear that beat, right? So upbeat, so danceable, makes you want to move. But the lyrics, they're almost word for word from this really sorrowful psalm. You'd hear it at a party. Exactly. And that's the fascinating part. The irony is just, wow, the happy music completely hides this deep, deep anguish from the psalm. It's like telling the saddest story you can imagine with a huge smile and a disco beat. And the context for the psalm is brutal. City destroyed, temple gone, their king blinded, people taken into forced labor, horrific suffering. Yet, Boney M's version, maybe because they did leave out some of the tougher verses about vengeance, it became this global hit people danced to.
Yeah, that's wild. And then there's this moment in the song where the captors, the Babylonians, they demand, sing us one of the songs of Zion.
Yeah.
It feels like more than just asking for a tune, right? There's something else going on there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It was loaded. And the exiles' refusal, how can we sing the Lord's songs in a foreign land? That wasn't just being difficult. It was a huge declaration, spiritual, existential even. And their vow, if I forget you, Jerusalem, may my right hand wither, may my tongue stick to the roof of my mouth. That's intense. It was this fierce commitment to who they were, to their God, refusing to let their sacred songs be used as cheap entertainment by their oppressors. It was about holding on to their very souls, really.
Okay, so bringing that powerful idea forward, what's the Babylon experience for you, our listener, today? We were really inspired by a sermon from Pastor Sung No at Praise Presbyterian Church in New Jersey. He really made this connection to modern life. He even had this great, kind of funny, but also really moving paraphrase for immigrants, this missing home, struggling with a new culture, new language, but needing to stay true to yourself.
Mm-hmm. And if we broaden that out, Psalm 137 speaks directly to our spiritual Babylon. Think about the pressures today. Maybe secularism pushing faith aside, or materialism telling you success and stuff are the only goals, or relativism, this idea that there's no real solid truth. These things subtly pressure us, demanding we kind of trim down our beliefs, our identity.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
For you listening, maybe it's pressure at work to, bend the rules ethically. Or for your kids, maybe the school pressure overshadows just letting them grow as people. Or just the general vibe that faith is private, keep it to yourself. Or that you have to fit this certain mold of success. And this modern Babylon can definitely make, especially younger people, feel disconnected from their faith. Or like church isn't really relevant.
Right. So Pastor Sung No suggested 3 steps, kind of a path for recovery, drawing from the psalm. First, lament. Cry while remembering. It's okay to acknowledge the struggle, the spiritual disconnect, like the exiles weeping. That honesty is step 1.
Okay, lament first. Got it.
Second, identity. Remember who you are. Don't forget, resolve. The psalmist's fierce vow. It means consciously holding on to your values, what you believe in your everyday life, how you treat people, what you prioritize, your community.
Stand firm. Okay, what's third?
Third is hope. Sing a new song, but with hope. Trust the bigger picture, the covenant, the enduring promises. Remember, even in exile, God was working. Think of Daniel in Babylon, right? He stayed true. So we aren't just defeated victims in our modern Babylon. We're more like sent missionaries, called to live with hope, even when it's tough.
Wow. Okay, so practically speaking, what can you actually do with this? Maybe at home, take 10 minutes this week. Talk with your family about what are our core values, what defines us? Or at work, at school, when you feel that pressure to compromise, just pause. Ask yourself, okay, who am I right now? Maybe pray for a little wisdom. And in your community, church, or otherwise, maybe share some of these Babylon struggles. Support each other, build that connection. Because in the end, singing a new song, it's not just about sadness, is it? It's about hope, too, resilience, maybe even eventual victory.
Exactly. Even here, in whatever feels like your Babylon, the call is to live towards your Jerusalem, your core identity, your highest values. Remember who you are, acknowledge the struggles, yes, lament, but then sing that new song of hope. You're not just adrift. You're here with purpose, empowered to bring your light into the world.